The other thing is a lot of these HOAs, because they have such low funding amounts, they will turn in a lot of insurance claims for small things. In today's video, we're going to talk about the condo market and why many people are no longer going to be able to afford to have a condo in many cities and states. My name is Michael Smith. I'm a real estate agent in the greater Phoenix area, Scottsdale and Paradise Valley. In today's video, we're going to go into something that's becoming a real problem in the condo market throughout the United States. Let's dig into it. So for people that aren't familiar with what happened in Florida a few years ago, there was a building that collapsed and many people were killed. It was a tragic incident. But what's happened down in Florida over the last few years is Florida homeowners insurance has gone through the roof. Now I'm in Arizona and people ask, well, why would you even be talking about it? Or maybe you're in California or somewhere else. Well, here's what's happening across the United States. There are so many claims being made for many things that these insurance companies are now starting to raise the rates substantially. In the last year in Florida alone, in 2023, the average insurance rate for people on a home went up 40%. So now you're going to ask how that's going to affect some of the other condo associations. Well, most people that own a single family home or a condo have an idea that most likely their insurance rates have gone up and maybe even nearly doubled. My car insurance has gone up around 30%. The other thing is homeowners associations over the years, especially homeowners associations over 30 years old, have been self-managed over the years. And their goal is to try to keep their HOA fees as low as possible because the homeowners run the HOA. Well, what happens is they don't put enough money in reserves for repairs. Now, this thing down in Florida is extreme and it's new and it's really affecting a lot of the properties on the beaches and anything that's over 30 years old down in Florida. Buyer beware. Just count on the fact that you could end up having a special assessment of over $100,000 and many of your friends in the community may not be able to pay because many of those people might be on a fixed income. Now in Arizona, what are we seeing? We're seeing the fact that a lot of these buildings that are 15, 20, 30 years old have old plumbing and are starting to have a lot of plumbing problems. Again, because they're self-managed or they were for many years, they never built up a good reserve. They figured if they had a couple extra $1,000 in the bank account that the HOA could survive. Let's say they had to put a new roof on. The roof cost $20,000, $30,000. They figured they could assess each homeowner and it would be covered. But the problem is a lot of these communities are smaller. They don't have a lot of units. If you have less than 50 units in your building and you have a major catastrophe in the building or have to do a replumbing job, that can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. I was just asked the other day if I would list 3 condos in Scottsdale, and I actually turned the people down. Why did I turn it down? Of course I would love the business, but I don't want to go into a community where they have known plumbing problems. They're going to have to affect your unit. They may have to pull up your floors. They may have to tear out your concrete, tear out your bathroom, tear out your drywall to run new pipes. Now there are new techniques out there where they run these liners through the old pipes and it goes in like a balloon and then it makes it solid and it seems to be a good thing. We don't know how long they're going to last. It's very common right now in Arizona to go into some of the older homes and go into the main line and put these liners in. But the fact is you're buying into a building that's got known problems and these known problems will continue to grow. The other thing is a lot of these HOAs, because they have such low funding amounts, they will turn in a lot of insurance claims for small things. Let's say that the pipes back up in one unit. It's a $2,500 repair. They turn it into their insurance. I can just tell you with single family homes, condos or anything, you should never turn in an insurance claim for under $2,500 and more likely not less than $5,000 anymore. Why? Number one, your rates are going to increase. It's always going to cost you more for insurance, and there's a good chance your insurance provider could cancel you at any time. You go up for renewal, you think everything's great, the next thing you know they canceled you. Down in Florida, they've added on so many layers of insurance. You have to have flood insurance. You have to have hurricane insurance. You have to have wind insurance. I mean, It's just repetitive, but the fact is it's costing people money. One of my clients that came into town discussed the fact that they were paying $15,000 a year for their home for the different insurances that they needed. I mean, that's just crazy. But again, a lot of these older buildings, I don't care if you're in Scottsdale, you're in San Francisco, wherever you are, these old plumbing issues and old building issues are going to have to be exposed at some point. And a lot of people are not going to be able to cover the expense or the costs, and a lot of HOAs are not well managed to the point where they can collect the monies in a way that works for everybody. The bottom line is that when you're going in to buy a condo, it's not like buying a single family home. You have other people that are attached to you with different opinions of what you have, and they could possibly affect you. And there's always lawsuits between people that live above and below a person in a condo complex. So buyer beware in the condos. Really look into the information that you can gather. Look into the plumbing issues from the past and present that they're having, and make a good decision on the property before you go ahead and buy it. So if you find this information helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, take a look at some of our other videos. I know it's hard to find some of the older videos, but we do put out a lot of content, and we're always here and available. If you ever need any help, feel free to reach out, give us a call, email us. We can always do market analysis for you, and we can help you in the greater Phoenix and Scottsdale area. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.